Welcome to NUUO NVRsolo training. You're currently in the network setup section, and during this video we will show you how to configure the network settings and manage the network service. Network settings tend to confuse users when installing IP devices. NUUO NVRsolo integrates an intelligent network mechanism for helping you understand in which network environment you are, LAN or WAN, and guiding you in your network settings. The first thing you need to clarify before you set up your network is to know whether or not there is a router in your network environment. To do this, please connect all the cables to your devices and then follow our instructions. From the main menu, go to Network menu and then Network Settings sub-menu. Go to the Setup tab. On this tab you can check if there is any router in your environment. Here, we're going to show you two scenarios. In the first scenario, there is no router, while in the second one, there is a router. Scenario 1. Network without router, or LAN environment, when no router is detected. In order to perform the detection, go to Built-in DHCP, choose Smart Enable, and then click on the Detect button. After that, a message will inform you if the DHCP service is detected or not. In our case, we don't have any router, as you can see in the message. This is a pure LAN environment. The built-in DHCP service of NVRsolo will assign IP addresses to network devices, and you don't need to use a router for this operation. Now, you need to make sure that one LAN should be set up as static IP. So select static IP for LAN 1. As you can see, we use default IP settings. After that, you need to configure the starting IP address and ending IP address. Your NVRsolo will assign an IP addresses to your devices based on the range you defined. Click on Save. Now we're going to check the status of the built-in DHCP server. For that, go to the Information tab. As you can see, the built-in DHCP server is on Smart Enable. Note, it works perfectly with a pure LAN environment. However, if you need to make video visible on smartphones or remote browsers, you will still need to connect a router with internet access. Scenario 2. Network with router. A WAN environment where a router is detected. What if a router is detected in this environment? After clicking on the Detect button, if you see a message indicating there is an external DHCP service, we suggest you check Always Disable, and then make LAN 1 and LAN 2 the same as DHCP type in order to simplify your network environment. Of course, if you're familiar with IP settings, you can set up static IP for LAN 1 and LAN 2. The principle is to assign static IP addresses which are within the same subnet as the router can assign. Here, we're going to introduce the Network Service Management. NVRsolo possesses remote accessibility. Users are able to configure, get a live view and playback via web browser and NUUO client application. Please note that if you're using the Easy NUUO service, you don't require knowing the following information. For more information, please refer to the Easy NUUO video. Go to the Network Service sub-menu. From there, you will find the port numbers for each network service. The management port is by default 80. You can use this port to connect to your NVRsolo using a web browser. When you use the NUUO Remote Live Viewer software or NUUO iViewer for mobile phone access, you will need to set up a port for live streaming, right here. If you want to use the playback function, you need to configure the playback service port. Since NUUO NVRsolo is a part of NUUO Main Console family, users can also use NUUO CMS to centrally manage and monitor multiple recorders from the Main Console family. To access this central management feature, you'll need to configure the CMS service port. Note that all the port numbers mentioned here are all default values. You can change them according to your needs. For further information on the configuration of the network settings and network service management of NUUO NVRsolo, please visit the NUUO website at www.nuuo.com.